What if I told you that one of the ocean's most perplexing mysteries has finally been solved? A luxury cruise ship that vanished without a trace in the year 2000, presumed lost forever to the depths of the Antarctic waters, has been discovered. Frozen in a macabre tableau between two massive icebergs. The MS Icarus, once a floating paradise for 382 passengers and crew, now stands as a haunting monument to nature, its power, and the sea's ability to conceal its secrets. Welcome to Deep Ocean Mysteries, where today we're diving into one of the most chilling discoveries of 2025. I'm your host, and this is a story that defies explanation. The year was 2000. While the world celebrated the dawn of a new millennium, the luxury cruise liner MS Icarus departed from Ushuaia, Argentina, on what was marketed as the ultimate Antarctic experience, a 14-day voyage promising passengers breathtaking views of the icy continent few humans ever witness. On January 17, 2000, just 5 days into its journey, all communication with the vessel abruptly ceased. No distress signals, no mayday calls, nothing but silence. The ship's final recorded position placed it near the treacherous waters of the Drake Passage, often called the most dangerous sea route in the world, where the Atlantic, Pacific, and Southern Oceans converge in a chaotic dance of currents. A massive search and rescue operation was launched. For weeks, ships and aircraft scoured over 50,000 square miles of the Southern Ocean. Not a single life jacket, lifeboat, or piece of debris was ever found. It was as if the MS Icarus and everyone aboard had simply vanished. Fast forward to February 2025. A research vessel mapping the effects of climate change on Antarctic ice formations made an accidental discovery that sent shockwaves through the maritime community. Using advanced sonar technology, they detected a large metallic structure embedded between two massive icebergs in a remote region approximately 180 miles east of the ship's last known position. Drone footage revealed what the researchers initially couldn't believe: the unmistakable silhouette of a cruise ship, its hull and superstructure remarkably preserved in the ice, frozen in time like an eerie nautical museum exhibit. Did you know that the waters surrounding Antarctica can reach temperatures as low as 2 degrees C, down to 28 degrees Celsius? The salt content prevents them from freezing at 0 degrees, creating conditions where metal hulls can be preserved for decades with minimal deterioration. The extreme cold essentially placed the MS Icarus in a state of cryogenic preservation. The discovery prompted an immediate international investigation. Using remotely operated vehicles equipped with high-definition cameras, exploration teams were able to penetrate the ship's interior. What they found inside challenges everything we thought we knew about this maritime disaster. First, contrary to expectations, there were no bodies. Not a single one. The ship appeared to have been systematically abandoned, with life jackets and several lifeboats missing. Yet strangely, personal belongings remained untouched in cabins. Passports, jewelry, and even cash still in safes. More perplexing was the ship's condition. While the exterior showed significant ice damage, particularly around the bow where it appeared to have collided with something substantial, the interior was largely intact. The engine room showed no signs of catastrophic failure. The ship's logs, partially preserved by the cold, contained entries until 2:37 a.m. on January 17, 2000. The captain's final entry simply read, "They're coming." Coming, a single word that has sparked countless theories. The third theory ventures into more controversial territory. Several oceanographers and climate scientists have pointed to the possibility of a sudden methane gas release from the ocean floor, a phenomenon known as a methane eruption. These underwater gas explosions can create areas of water with significantly reduced density, causing ships to lose buoyancy and sink rapidly. In high concentrations, methane can also cause rapid disorientation and unconsciousness, potentially explaining the lack of distress calls. Let's examine what we know for certain. The ship's navigation systems were functioning normally until the moment of disappearance. Weather records from January 17, 2000, show relatively calm conditions in the area, not the type of weather that would typically threaten a modern cruise ship. Forensic analysis of the ice surrounding the vessel indicates that the ship became trapped approximately 23 to 25 years ago, aligning with its disappearance date. This suggests the vessel became frozen shortly after its communications ceased. Perhaps most intriguing is what the ship's recoverable data reveals. The MS Icarus experienced a series of unusual power fluctuations in the hours before communications were lost. The ship's magnetic compass reportedly showed significant deviations, spinning erratically according to the partially recovered officer's log. Did you know that the Earth's magnetic field is weakest near the poles? This can cause navigational equipment to behave erratically, potentially explaining some of the anomalies experienced by the MS Icarus. However, modern cruise ships rely on multiple redundant navigation systems specifically to prevent such issues. Maria Gonzalez, whose parents were celebrating their 30th wedding anniversary aboard the MS Icarus, expressed mixed emotions about the discovery. After 25 years of not knowing, there's some relief in finding the ship. But where are they? Where are my parents and all those people? This discovery has brought back all the pain, but still offers no answers. The captain of the MS Icarus, Henrik Larsson, was a veteran seafarer with over 30 years of experience navigating polar waters. Colleagues described him as methodical, cautious, and exceptionally skilled, not the type to take unnecessary risks or make amateur mistakes. What could have prompted such an experienced captain to abandon ship without issuing a distress call? And what did he mean by those final ominous words? "They're coming." As we speak, an international team of marine archaeologists, forensic experts, and maritime investigators are planning an unprecedented expedition to the MS Icarus. Using advanced robotic technology, they hope to explore areas of the ship still inaccessible due to ice damage and to recover additional evidence that might shed light on this enduring mystery. The expedition faces significant challenges. The ship remains precariously wedged between two massive icebergs, themselves slowly shifting with ocean currents. Environmental conditions in the area are hostile, with temperatures regularly plunging below 40°C and violent storms developing with little warning. The discovery of the MS Icarus raises profound questions about our understanding of maritime safety and the mysteries that still lurk in our planet's most remote regions. If a modern cruise ship with hundreds of people aboard can vanish without a trace, what other secrets might the world's oceans hold? Despite all our technological advances, satellite coverage, and communication systems, the MS Icarus reminds us that nature still maintains domains where human knowledge and control are tenuous at best. Climate scientists note another sobering reality. The only reason the MS Icarus was discovered at all is the accelerated melting of Antarctic ice. As global temperatures rise, we may uncover more long-lost vessels and perhaps other mysteries preserved for decades or centuries in the ice. Perhaps what makes the MS Icarus so captivating is how it challenges our modern assumptions about safety and technology. In an age of GPS tracking, satellite phones, and constant connectivity, we've grown accustomed to the idea that human activities, even in the most remote corners of our planet, are monitored and secured. The MS Icarus shatters that comforting illusion. It stands as a frozen monument to the humbling reality that Earth's wildest places still hold power over our most sophisticated technologies. As maritime historian Dr. Eleanor Richards puts it, the seas have always kept secrets. For all our sonar, radar, and satellites, the oceans remain largely unexplored, vast, ancient realms that operate by rules we only partially understand. The MS Icarus is a reminder of our place in this hierarchy. As we continue to monitor the investigation into the MS Icarus, one thing is certain. This discovery represents just the beginning of a new chapter in one of maritime history's most enduring mysteries. The frozen ship, suspended between two colossal icebergs in one of Earth's most inhospitable environments, has waited patiently for 25 years to tell its story. Will we finally learn what happened to the 382 souls aboard? Did they meet a tragic end, or does their disappearance point to something more inexplicable? Does the answer lie in rational explanation, a series of unfortunate events and mechanical failures? Or does the MS Icarus join the pantheon of enduring maritime mysteries that defy conventional understanding? What do you think happened to the passengers and crew of the MS Icarus? Do you believe there's a logical explanation for their disappearance, or might some mysteries of the deep remain beyond our comprehension? Share your theories in the comments below, and if you found this exploration fascinating, hit that subscribe button and notification bell to join us for more deep dives into the world's most compelling mysteries. This is Deep Ocean Mysteries. Until next time, remember, in our quest to understand the unexplained, sometimes the questions themselves are as valuable as the answers.